Post CSS, a tool for transforming styles with JavaScript plugins. When you build a website, the CSS code you write is rarely the code that you actually want to ship to the browser. The developer wants to write code with modern features that maximize productivity, but end users want fast, minified code that supports legacy browsers. Post CSS is a build tool that makes everybody happy. It can take a CSS file and convert it to an abstract syntax tree, then provides an API where plugins written in JavaScript can produce a different output. For example, by using the auto prefixer plugin, you'll never have to worry about writing vendor prefixes on your styles ever again. Or with the preset env plugin, you can write modern CSS, while Post CSS will automatically add the polyfills needed to support your targeted browsers. Or you might drop in a tool like StyleLint to detect issues before they break your UI. And there are tons of other useful plugins in the ecosystem to try out, and if none of them meet your needs, you can always build your own. You might use the plugin API to find all the color declarations in the code, then write some JavaScript to transform them to a different format. You probably already use Post CSS without even realizing it, as it generates more NPM downloads than TypeScript and Webpack combined. It's used under the hood by frameworks like Vite and Next.js to provide a streamlined developer experience, and it's also used by some of the world's most popular websites like Wikipedia and Twitter. Now, despite its name, it also handles pre-processing, similar to frameworks like Sass, Less, and Stylus. It can be used in conjunction with existing preprocessors or as an alternative to them altogether. If you want to write CSS with nesting or mixins, there are plugins that can enable those features in your code. So it's like configuring your own CSS preprocessor by including your favorite features and avoiding the ones that tend to lead to bad practices. On top of that, it tends to produce much faster build times. To get started, install it into your project with npm, then create a Post CSS config file. Inside of it, customize the array of plugins that you want to use. And finally, run it from the command line as part of your build process to make your styles production ready. This has been Post CSS in 100 seconds. If you want to see more short videos like this, hit the like button and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next one.